My name is Olivia. I am 31 years old. I have been married to Marcus for 6 years. He is 33 now. Marcus is a gentle man. He speaks softly. He is patient. He has never shouted at me. He has never insulted me. He has never made me feel small. When I get sick, he stays beside me. When I come home exhausted, he warms up dinner. In the mornings, he makes coffee before I wake up. If I am overwhelmed, he listens quietly. If I cry, he holds me and says, "You're stronger than you think. I'm proud of you." Marcus has always been a good husband. I work at a financial firm. My salary is around $5,400 a month. I worked extremely hard to reach this level. I studied after work. I took extra certifications. I sacrificed weekends. I pushed myself forward. Marcus works as a courier driver. He earns about $2,400 a month. He drives in heavy traffic, in summer heat, in winter rain. He comes home late with tired eyes and aching legs. Dust often covers his jacket. He never complains. He simply smiles and says, "It's okay. Work is work." But slowly, something changed inside me. I began noticing other couples. I saw women showing off diamond bracelets and luxury handbags. I saw husbands surprising their wives with new cars and expensive vacations. Social media was full of big houses and perfect lives. Then I looked at Marcus. He had been wearing the same sneakers for nearly 3 years. He rarely bought clothes for himself. He never gave me lavish gifts. And without realizing it, I started comparing him to other men. Comparison turned into disappointment. Disappointment slowly turned into anger. One evening, I asked him, "Why don't you try something bigger? Maybe start your own business." He lowered his eyes and replied softly, "I don't really know how. I've never done that before." His answer irritated me. "Other men figure it out," I said. "Why can't you?" He didn't argue. He never argues. He just stayed quiet. But I saw something in his eyes that night, a quiet sadness. Marcus sends $1,100 every month to his parents. They are elderly and depend on him for medicine and rent. Before spending anything on himself, he makes sure they are okay. After helping them, he gives me the remaining $1,300. Still, I kept saying it wasn't enough. I rarely thanked him. I rarely acknowledged his effort. One evening, he came home much later than usual. "Where were you?" I asked. "I was searching for another job," he answered calmly. I was surprised. "Did you find one?" "Not yet, but I will." The next morning, he left before sunrise. He returned after dark, looking even more exhausted. He spoke very little. A week later, he told me, "I found a second job. I'll be working at a small cafe at night. It should bring in another $1,800. I simply said, "That's good." I didn't ask if he was tired. I didn't ask if he could handle it. Marcus began working 2 jobs. He woke up before dawn. He drove all day. He worked late into the night. When he came home, I was usually asleep. We barely talked anymore. Laughter disappeared from our evenings. One night, I heard a loud noise from the bathroom. I rushed in. Marcus was sitting on the floor. His face looked pale. His hands were trembling. "What happened?" I shouted. "I'm just tired," he whispered. "I feel dizzy." Fear rushed through me. I called a taxi and took him straight to the hospital. When we arrived at the hospital, the doctors examined him immediately. After several tests, one of them came to me and said quietly, "He is severely exhausted. His body is under too much pressure. He needs proper rest. If he continues like this, it could become serious." Those words felt like a heavy weight on my chest. I sat beside his hospital bed and looked at him. His face was calm, almost peaceful, but I knew how hard he had been pushing himself. His hands, the same hands that made my morning coffee, that carried heavy boxes all day, looked weak. And suddenly, I saw everything clearly. I saw the long hours. I saw the silent sacrifices. I saw the effort I had ignored. Tears rolled down my face as I held his hand. "I'm so sorry," I whispered. "I didn't understand. I didn't see how much you were doing for us, for me." After a few minutes, he slowly opened his eyes. Even in that condition, he tried to smile. "Don't cry," he said softly. "I just wanted you to feel proud of me." Those words broke something inside me. All this time, I thought I needed more money, more luxury, more status. I thought success meant expensive gifts and a bigger house. I thought love should look impressive from the outside. But lying in that hospital room, I realized something simple and powerful. Ethan, my husband, did not need to be wealthy to be valuable. He did not need a suit and a luxury car to be worthy. He did not need to buy diamonds to prove his love. He had already given me something far greater. He gave me loyalty. He gave me respect. He gave me peace. He gave me unwavering support. He gave me his strength, his time, his heart, and that was more than enough. After he recovered, I made changes, not to him, but to myself. I stopped comparing our life to others. I stopped measuring love with money. I stopped complaining about what we didn't have. Instead, I started noticing what we did have. A man who works without complaining. A man who takes care of his parents with dignity. A man who sacrifices quietly. A man who loves deeply and consistently. Now when I look at him, I no longer see what he lacks. I see a provider in his own way. I see a protector. I see a partner who stands beside me no matter what. True love is not loud. It does not show off. It does not compete. Sometimes true love is simply the person who stays, even when the world tells them they are not enough. And now I know He has always been more than enough.